And you would definitely have to be sure to help your mom out with scooping the litter box and making sure that the kitty had fresh food and water every day. So it is a big responsibility, but I think that you and your mom have really done a lot of research and that you are ready to be a good cat owner. So I'm excited for you guys. Do you think you can handle all of that? I think I can do that. I'll take good care of my kitty. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. I'm so happy. But yes, please. All right, if you guys are ready, go ahead and you can go on to our cattery. It's just right through the pet playroom. And you can look over all the cats we have. Let me know if you have any questions. We've got some really awesome volunteers in the cat room. And her name is Harmony, and she'd definitely be able to help you. So I'm really excited for you guys. Thank you. We'll go look at the cats now and see if we can find one that fits our family. Well, congratulations. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, all right, Zeus, come on. Let's get out of their faces. Oh, this is so exciting. We've been having so many people come by. A lot of people with their kids, too. Starting like new little families by taking home the pets. This is just, it's so exciting, Zeus. And we've had adoptions. So many adoptions. Oh, my goodness. Oh, and speaking of adoptions, the mayor's up there. So let's go say hello to him really quickly. I want to see how Charlie's been doing. Mr. Mayor, good morning. How are you today? Good morning, Seri. My goodness, the center is just as busy today too, eh? It really has been quite the busy week. Just fantastic. It has been so busy. It's been wonderful seeing so many people come into the rescue center so that they can find their new pets and just have new families start. It's just so exciting. I can't believe it. You were totally right. So many of those cats that Amy brought in last week, they found homes almost immediately. But anyway, we'll talk about that later. How is Charlie doing? Oh my, Charlie really has settled in. Well, I know he was already a guest at my house for several weeks before you arrived, and he moved into the rescue center. But the moment he walked into the door of the house, you could just tell he seemed quite content to be back home. He gave me one of those big-eyed, soulful looks of his, and wandered straight into the bedroom to take a nap. He really is quite the calm, content fellow. That sounds wonderful, and that sounds just like Charlie. I can just see him flopping down on the nice carpet you got in that bedroom of yours. Anyway, though, that actually brings up some good questions about him being at your house, though. I know there was a bit of concern about your roses? Yes. Well, not to fret. He seems to understand not to go too near the rose bushes. I was quite worried not only for the roses, but if he'd wander into the bushes and get scratched by all the rose thorns. He did sniff one and get a little scratch on his nose, but he seems to know not to get too close to them now. I think he'll be just fine. And, well, if not... I may like my roses, but Charlie not getting hurt matters to me more. He really is such a kind dog. Yes. Speaking of dogs, I hear little Lilac got adopted. She did. Oh my goodness. There was a woman who came by and, well, she was a big fan of pugs. She had previously owned some pugs, and she actually really liked Lilac's more sparky, determined, stubborn personality, so Lilac did find the perfect home. Wonderful! And were there any other adoptions over the last few days? Oh, there were actually. Oh my goodness, hang on, I've got the paperwork right here. Let's see. Here we go. Here are the first of the files. We have had so many successful adoptions from Twinbark Town's Rescue Center over the last week, Mr. Mayor. It has been absolutely fantastic. We've got little Squirt, who was adopted out earlier this week, and this was one of the smaller cats, a little bit of a runt as a kitten, but it turns out that Squirt really, really loves water. So Squirt's new owner, Amanda, says that Squirt just absolutely adores playing in the water, which is just so cute, and they're very happy with their new cat. Oh, and then we had a sibling adoption set, which was really, I was so glad to see like a 2-for-1 cat deal where people were able to take home more than one cat at a time. And we had Lucy, a very lovely cat named Lucy. Look at her. She's got such a cute little nose. I love that little white nose and such pretty little black markings. But Lucy and her sister Molly were both adopted out. And it turns out Lucy really, really loves cuddling in warm laps. And Angelina is the new owner of Lucy, and then her sister Molly. So look at Molly. Isn't Molly just such a beautiful cat. Oh my gosh, Mayor Timothy. I really wish I could have spent some more time with them while they were here at Twinbark Town. Look at these blue eyes. They're just so gorgeous. But Molly was also adopted by Angelina, and she is off with her sister Lucy. They're hopefully having a wonderful time in their new home, and apparently Molly is really enjoying the colder weather that we have been having lately. So I thought that was really cute, how Lucy likes warm laps and Molly likes the cold weather. Oh, it was adorable. But we also have one of the hamsters. One of the hamsters was successfully adopted. Sammy, a little teddy bear hamster. You know, one of the hamsters we had from the classroom that donated so many of their surprise hamsters. And Sammy was really cute. Alyssa is Sammy's new owner. And basically, Sammy is really playful and rambunctious and never stays still. So it was very difficult to get a photo of him. But I thought that was just, that was so cute. Ah, goodness. But yes, so we've had a lot of very successful adoptions lately, Mr. Mayor. It's been fantastic to see so many people come, and they're not only able to help out the animals and help out the shelter, but they're also able to build up their families. It's fantastic. Why, that is just wonderful. Doesn't it feel so fantastic to be doing good work in the world? I truly hoped that this would be the outcome when we built Twinbark Town Animal Rescue. Doing something to change the world for the better, not just opening up a mall or something along those lines to bring people back into our little town. Oh, few things feel as gratifying as helping those in need, no matter what species they are. Not to mention, with so many people in town, the shops have been seeing quite the increase in sales. In fact, I think I see Lex coming in now. Oh, goodness. Just what is he up to now with that much of his prized goat cheese? Oh, what? Oh, is somebody... Oh, I'll go check on him. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. All right, so let's go down here. Oh, I'm so glad Charlie is doing good at your house. Oh, it's just... Oh, and I get to see Charlie, too. Oh, hang on, Zeus. Oh, my goodness. This is a lot of cheese. Oh, my gosh, Lex. Hello, Lex. How are you today? Ha! There you are! The goat milk kitten lady. Good to see you again. Good to see you. Good morning, Lex. How are you today? And a wonderful morning to you, too. You know, at first, I wasn't too sure about this huge building the mayor had tossed up, right next to my shop, mind you, and in prime goat grazing pasture. But I must say that the sales have never been better. People love their pets and have been wandering by my grocery shop to see what fuzzy, furry, fluffy creatures you've got hiding away for days now. And, of course, every time they wander by, they get a chance to try out the perfection that is my goat milk and goat cheese. You won't believe the sales. I just might be able to get some of my kids a whole pile of new toys. Oh, and maybe some for the human kids too, if they clean up their rooms. Oh, I guess that's true, because kids is what you call young goats, so I guess you're gonna get the young goats more toys before you get your kids' toys, but I mean, I guess kids are supposed to do their chores or something. Anyway, congratulations on the sales, Lex. Glad to hear that. I wonder why you brought all the cheese, though. Well, it's only natural that as more people are exposed to the delicious glory that is our goat cheese, then they'll want to buy all they can. But that is why I'm here, after all, to share cheese. Oh, thank you. Yes, well, such delicious bounty doesn't deserve to be hidden away, so I thought, why not bring some samples here? That way, anyone who visits you can have a taste of our delicious cheese and know the truth about the superior glory of our goat cheeses. Not to mention, I thought to bring some by to you as a way to say thank you. With all these people here, sales have been so brisk. Well, except in my eldest daughter's cookies. I really should teach her the difference between salt and sugar. Whoa! Oh my goodness! Holy moly, look at how messy everybody is! Oh my gosh! Hello! Oh, look at all the little muddy puppies! What on earth? And there's mud everywhere, and there's mud all over you. And Zeus, stay back a little bit, buddy. We don't need to get you muddy and involved in this mess, too. Oh my goodness. Hello, sir. Are you guys okay? This is the animal rescue? Sorry to barge in like this, but I brought some dogs to leave here, if that's okay. They were abandoned a few weeks ago when my neighbors moved away and left them in their backyard. I tried calling them to see if they'd get their dogs back, but they were pretty nasty on the phone and said, basically no, in a lot of stronger language. I can't keep them myself, so, That's really sad. I guess you must have been taking care of them all this time. Just, wow, there's a lot of dogs here. I can't believe somebody would just move away and leave their animals. There's a huge mess here now, but you know what? You did a good thing. So thank you so much. We'll take care of them from here. He seems relieved. That's great. Thanks. I was worried about these guys. I don't know their names or anything, but they seem to spend most of their time just alone in the backyard of my neighbor's place. The kids would play with them occasionally, but I always felt bad. They never got regular walks. I guess they really didn't care much for their dogs, though, to leave them like that, huh? Anyway, sorry to just leave them here so messy like this. They gave me quite the run around their yard when I was gathering them up, and it was really muddy. They aren't aggressive or anything, just they seem to think it was a fun game. I'm glad to know they can be safe here, and maybe find a good home. So, well, thank you. If you don't mind, I need to go and change. I'm pretty sure I've got mud in places I didn't know I had. You go do that. Thank you so much, sir. I will talk to the mayor. Oh my goodness, there's so many puppies. Oh, and you look like you have a little eye issue going on, sweetie, and you're so messy. I will talk to the mayor and get everything all sorted out. We'll make sure we get the right paperwork, and I'm gonna have to ask the mayor to maybe see if he can have a vet come by to check these guys out, make sure they're all healthy before we adopt them out. Oh boy, but it looks like I'm gonna have to go get some more of the smelly foo-foo flowery dog shampoo, and maybe Tiffany's over here so she could help me out. All right, come on, puppies. Oh my goodness, these puppies are so muddy. They just need scrubbed from head to toe, and their claws are a little overgrown, and they look like they could use a little bit more food for sure, but otherwise I think they're fairly healthy. But I'm really glad I talked to Mayor Timothy already, and he says he's going to put an ad out so we can get our own veterinarian. But until then, Amy said that she has some volunteer vets who are willing to swing by and check you out. Hello, you're a very cute little collie. Yeah, you're still cute too, Maggie. I know you're still cute. Oh my goodness, and it looks like they're enjoying all of the different chew toys in the yard, so that's a good thing. And Zeus, you stay over there and visit with our guest over there until like all this mud is cleaned up, okay? Oh, thank you so much for helping me out with this, Tiffany. The dogs seem like they're going to be okay, and I'm really glad we'll have one of the volunteer vets pop by and just make sure that they're good to go, and we'll double check them for chips and just make sure that they're really abandoned before we... Oh, hello, buddy. Yeah, we're going to get the mud behind your ears, too. We're going to get the mud down there in the little paws and down the tail. We're going to clean you up. But we're going to make sure that they really are dogs that have been abandoned before we find them a new home. It's just... I can't believe that, Tiffany. Can you believe it? That people have just, like, left their dogs? They just moved and decided to leave behind the members of the family that they... I mean, when you're taking a pet, you make a promise to take, like, good care of it. And if you have to move, at least find, like, someone else to take care of them. Don't just leave them alone and hope the neighbors will take care of them. But thanks so much for helping me out with this, Tiff. Just, these poor puppies. So the cycle begins again, eh? Poor pups. They didn't deserve to be abandoned, but we'll get them cleaned up and find them new homes soon. I know. Just doesn't it make you a little mad? I mean, people should be more responsible than this. Oh, you mean how they were treated? Yeah, a little, but being upset about it won't make things better. That is true for any problem you're trying to fix, right? All we can do is teach ourselves how to try to come up with the best solutions. Besides, these guys are pretty sensitive to emotions. I've seen it when training them and read about it in those dog training books. If I get upset, how do they know that it's the humans that did wrong by them and not the dogs themselves I'm upset at? Plus, people will make bad choices and other people will do what they can to show humanity is more than the sum of its selfishness or mistakes. That is what this rescue center is all about, isn't it? Doing good to try to fix the mistakes or sad situations others have gotten into. Oh, wow, that's really deep, Tiffany. Well, I like to think of myself as a really relaxed kind of person. Can't fix an engine by throwing the wrench at it, you know? Anyway, where's the goofy flower shampoo? This pup needs a good bath. All right, I'll grab it, and you're right. We really can't fix the problems by getting upset, and these guys are here now, and we're going to get them cleaned and fed and ready to find new homes. All right, let me go get that fluffy lilac silly foofy shampoo, and we'll get these guys smelling good.